This bun kind of got out of control. That's all right. Hey guys, welcome to my video. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. Welcome to my channel if you are a new person. I hope you enjoy this video. I did kind of a take on the classic dewy skin, fresh look, all that kind of stuff. Minimal makeup on the eyes, nice highlighted face, especially for these hot times, especially here in North Dakota. It's supposed to be over 100 degrees today, and that is just way too hot for my personal preference. But I really wanted to do this look just because it's a look I've been wearing lately, and I am very happy to finally show you guys what I've been doing. I know that this is a really simple and easy look, but this is just my take on it. Obviously, you guys can kind of switch out products, add products, take away. You don't have to do some steps if you feel more comfortable doing stuff under the lower lash line. I didn't, just because that's not what I wanted to do today. But if you want to, great, go ahead. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into it. I've already started off by moisturizing my face with my two favorite combinations that I've been using lately. The first is the Olay Regenerist Whip moisturizer. This stuff is bomb. I've been using this for a couple weeks now. This is just a little sample size. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely going out and buying the full size of this. This is awesome. It leaves your skin feeling super hydrated, but it's got kind of like a matte finish to it. So definitely been loving this. And then I've been using the Kels Midnight Recovery Eye Serum or eye cream for my under eyes. Day and night, this has been awesome. I don't have any dryness underneath my eyes anymore. And it's definitely been helping kind of perk that area back up, because it's definitely been a little bit tiresome between work, developing a baby. That's tiresome. So those have been my two go-to for couple weeks now. And then for primer, since it is so ungodly hot here in North Dakota, it's supposed to be like 102 degrees today, I'm going to go in with the Magic Perfecting Base from L'Oreal. I use this pretty much when I want to fill in my pores and not really add another layer of makeup to my face, because especially in this heat, it all just tends to just whoosh, slide everywhere. So I take a little bit of this and I just push it right into the areas where I need a little bit of extra help. So pretty much straight T-zone, and then up into my forehead a little bit, and then down by the mouth and on the chin are my problem areas. So that's generally where I just throw primer. If I could actually speak today, sorry. It's been one of those mornings where it's just like, oh, can't even get myself out of bed or get things right. So next, I'm going to take any concealer. I'm going to put this as my eye primer. This just will help get a nice flat base for your eyeshadows. It'll cancel out any veins that you have. I don't think I'm going to go in with a lot of eyeshadow today, but everybody knows how that goes. The look I'm going for today is really kind of, you know, focused on the skin, making the skin look really dewy and healthy and fresh with minimal makeup on the eyes. I think I am going to do eyeliner, but we shall see. So next, I'm going to go in with the Essence All About Nudes eyeshadows. My friend gave me this. She gave me a bunch of stuff, and some of it is not good. I was there when she bought it, and woo, let me tell you, good Lord, some of the stuff is just not the best. I'm thinking about doing a disappointing products here. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing something like that. So I'm going to go in with this first shade right here, which is kind of just a matte cream shade, just to set that primer or concealer. And I'm just taking the Morphe M135 just to pat that on and kind of sweep that up into the transition area, just to have a nice even base for whatever shadows we do decide to go in with. Just like that. And then I'm going to take any fluffy brush. This is a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade right next to it, which is just a little bit darker. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to blend that right into the crease in the outer corner And then once I have less product on the brush, I will start to kind of bring it inward. But I really want to keep this right on the outer corner, or most of the color on the outer corner, like that. And this will just help create a little bit of definition to your eye without being like, bam, smoky eye right in your face. And then for the final step, I'm going to go in with this one that is right next to the 3. So we went boom, boom, boom. And we're going to go in with the darker one. Darker, but not as dark as the other one, or as the darkest in the palette. Same exact thing. Starting on the outer corner, kind of sweeping it a little bit into the crease. Once more product has left the brush, just to define that crease and the transition area just a little bit more, so there's not just a blank area on your eye. Sometimes when you don't do anything, your eye can look a little bit washed out. So I like to do just a little bit of something on the eyes. Add a little definition. And these are really blendable. This was one of the products that I was like, okay, this one worked out. But I'm trying to go through my collection again just to get a little bit of a better handle on the makeup situation. I know you guys can see it kind of looks clean and clear in here. The reality of the situation is there's makeup all over the floor, all over this desk. These drawers are completely empty because it's all over the place. So I definitely need to get back into the swing of things of kind of organizing and cleaning. So maybe that's what I'll do today. We shall see. We'll see. Next, I'm going to take this flat brush. It kind of reminds me, if you can see that, kind of reminds me of a MAC 242. And I'm going to take this color, if you can, without blinding you, this shimmery color right here, and I'm going to mix it with this. These are the 2 shimmery colors in the palette, so I'm going to mix these 2 together just to kind of create a color for the base, or for the eye lid. And I'm going to pack that right on the inner corner and like bring it about halfway over the lid, like that. And like I said, these colors are really blendable. You don't even have to do any eyeshadow if you don't want to with this look. I always feel like I have kind of small squinty eyes, so I always feel like I need to have kind of something there. But you don't have to. You know, makeup is such like a personal thing. You don't have to do like anything. You don't even have to wear makeup if you don't want to. It's all your choice. So then I'm going to go in with, what do I want to use? I'm going to go in with the Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner. Actually, I should curl my lashes first. I'm going to curl my lashes first to give them a little bit of a boost. Now I'm going to go in with the Sex Kitten eyeliner, and I'm going to do just a faint, I hate when that happens. When you blink and all of a sudden your eyeliner's like all over your face. I can fix that. So that's how it was supposed to look. I will try and fix this guy. I'm going to add just a little bit on the outer corner. Just like that, just to add, again, a little more definition to the eyes. So now I'm going to go back in with that nude palette from Essence. Oh, Lordy B. This is just how my day is going. I'm just going to take any little brush. This isn't even the same one I was using. And I'm going to try to just go right over. I kind of fixed it actually. Hallelujah. So then that's all I'm doing for the eyes. I really wanted just to kind of have a little definition, but not too much where it's going to be a whole different look in itself besides a fresh, dewy, everyday look for a hot day where you just want to put minimal effort into it. So now I'm going to go in with foundation, and I'm actually going to mix two. I'm going to go in with the Revlon Colorstay makeup in the shade 180, and then I'm also going to go in with the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. The reason I'm going in with two is because this one's a little dark, this one's a little light. Mix them together, and I'm hoping to get the perfect color. But we shall see, because, oh yeah, this is really, I'm just going to kind of dot this all over the face. If I were to just go in straight with this one, I would look sickly. Oh, no. And then I'm going to take about a little pea size and just kind of dot that in with the Rimmel one. And if you ever have a foundation that's too light for you, bronzer can always fix everything. If you can't fix it with bronzer, then you're not using enough bronzer. So then I'm going to go in with this little kabuki brush. This is just that Bastope one. And I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus just to help blend everything out. And I'm going to go in and buff all of this out. Because I don't want a ton of makeup on, I figured mixing these two together would kind of be the perfect little combination cocktail for this. Because like I said, I've been trying to go through my makeup, so I'm trying to use stuff that I haven't used in a while, see if I like it, see how it performs. If I don't like it, it's getting the hatchet, and we are gonna go. Because I need to get new makeup, but I always hate getting new makeup when I have 400 drawers full of makeup that I never use. So whenever I do like a clear out, I'm always like, yay, more makeup for Kelsey. So I'm going to blend that down my neck just so that there's no harsh line. And that is that for foundation. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the shade Light Pale, and just put that right underneath my eye. My skin has not actually been terrible lately, so I'm not really going to put anything else on the face. Hallelujah. And I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Technique sponge. This is very damp. I always squeeze it about 15 to 20 times underneath the faucet. Make it as big and wet as I possibly can. And then I literally am just like, whoosh, whoosh, and that's it. Like, I hate when the sponges dry up too fast because I'm like, it's not doing the same thing as it was. And it's because your sponge dried out. So I always make sure that it is extremely wet when I go in with it, just so that I don't have any issues with blending, especially under the eyes. That's especially where you want to make sure everything is blended and good. So next I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. translucent powder just to set that. It's all right. This might just turn into beauty fails and how to fix them. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'll dust all over my face just to help set that T-zone, especially where I have issues. Now I'm going to take just a blending brush and just blend all that out since I went a little crazy with the setting powder. Which is fine. People do that. It happens. What do I want to do next? I don't even know what I want to do next. Okay, we'll do brows. For brows, super minimalistic brow routine. I usually just fill in this one little spot that I have over here that causes me problems. My brows don't generally need a lot of help. It's usually just that one spot. I like to think that I have pretty good brows. They're full, they're not terribly messy, But that one little spot is just like, nope, not having it today. So then I'll just go over that, kind of blend everything in. And that's all I do for brows, people. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with bronzer. Maybe. Do I want to go? Yeah, okay. We'll do bronzer. So then I'm going to go in with that same brush that we wiped away the excess powder with. And I'm going to go in with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This has been one of my go-to absolute favorite bronzers for summer. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it, but nothing that's like overpowering, so you're not going to be like a blinding disco ball, which I prefer. I would prefer to have a like matte complexion and add highlight to the areas that I want highlight versus having overly dewy and overly glowy and not being able to, what is that? Not being able to control where the shine is. I do have combination skin. Since I've been pregnant, it has definitely gone more to the dry side, but I still prefer to have the matte look and then add in highlight where I see fit. And then for highlight, I'm going to go in with Becca's Opal. This is an oldie but a goodie. You just can't beat Opal. It's so good. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and just hit, there's a dog hair on this brush, hit the high points of the face where I want a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of shine, where the sun would naturally hit, where everything kind of just looks fresh and awake and alive. And then like up here, on the nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. Then I'm going to take a little bit on my finger and just go straight down the center of the nose. Just to add a little bit of dewiness to, and this step will really make your skin look fresh and alive and awake. That's the key to this look, is to not overdo it, because you can definitely overdo it with some of these products, especially Opal, because it's like bam in your face and it's super blinding if you use too much. So be aware of that, because you can go overboard. I have definitely done it. I think everybody in the beauty community has done it. So I'm going to go in with Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. This is still one of my favorite mascaras of all time. And I'm just going to do a light coat, because like I said, I don't want to have like overpowering eye makeup, especially when you're doing fresh face, glowy skin. And when it's 5,000 degrees outside, it's just gonna sweat. Everybody sweats, and generally mascara is really easy to transfer to the lower lid, to the under eye area, just because you're blinking and wiping and sweating, and it all can just turn into a quick mess really fast if you use too much. So then for lips, I'm going to go in with the Ulta Juice Infused Lip Oil. This is in the coconut. And I just like this to add a little bit of hydration to the lips, a little bit of shine with no maintenance, because, you know, it's a lip oil. You can do this. Got it on my face. You can do this in the car. You can do this when you're walking. It doesn't take any effort to try and make sure it's perfect, make sure you're staying in the lines, that kind of stuff. And so I really like having a product like this to be a lazy girl, really, and have a nice little hint of shine and gloss, but something that's actually going to add moisturization and that kind of stuff to your lips. So, and last but not least, I'm going to drench myself in Art Naturals Makeup Setting Spray. This is long lasting with a matte finish. So whew. And before I touch anything, I just take any palette and just kind of fan it off. Let it dry down. Especially if you go overboard with powder, this is a great way to kind of set everything and kind of reduce that powdery finish before, you know, going out about your day. And this will just help kind of set everything in place. And I like that it's a matte finish, because then It'll help control oil, and it really does help set your makeup. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look. I didn't do blush. I'm not a big blush fan. I do it every once in a while, but not every day. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Let me know down in the comments below what you want to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.